Hello everyone, Tech1421 here with another episode of my Pokemon Sapphire random Nuzlocke. And this is going to be episode 5, and the last episode we actually gained a Pokemon, but we lost a Pokemon in the process, which is kind of sad, but it's kind of nice to get a new Pokemon on our team as well. So we caught ourselves a Mischievous that we named Olivia, and we lost Kirby Kid, which is very unfortunate because Kirby Kid was a very good Pokemon, and I thought it was a good type and everything, so it would have been really good for our team. But it's sad to see it go, but yeah, it happened, so that's that. Anyways, before we start today's episode off, did want to do a few little housekeeping things and such. First of all, thanks everyone for the support on the series. I do really appreciate it. If you have put your name down in the comments section in any of one of the episodes for to put your name down to if you want to have your Pokemon named after you, then you only have to do it once, and I have you on the list for good. And if we go through the entire list, then I'll need more names, but I don't think we will, because I think we have about 25 or so names on here, and I don't see myself catching 25 Pokemon, because we've had a lot of trouble catching Pokemon, especially in Nuzlocke. It's kind of hard to catch Pokemon, and so that's that. If I responded to a comment of yours, then you are on the list. So that's that. The reason I wanted to ask everyone their favorite Pokemon last episode was because if you have a favorite Pokemon, we end up finding it and catching it, then I can name you that Pokemon. I can just skip you from one part of the list up to the front just to name you that Pokemon that happens to be your favorite. I think that makes sense. I think that's a fair thing to do. So if you didn't do that in the last episode, you can still do that now. That's fine. But we're going to start things off by battling this first individual here, Youngster Joey, with his Golbat. And we're going to go ahead and Ice Punch it. Hopefully that will knock it out, but it doesn't, because I guess Zubat is no longer weak to Ice type. And it's now weak to Grass, which makes sense, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. But Peanut grows level 15 at the very beginning of this episode, which is definitely fantastic. We're going to go ahead and go into Olivia here, because we want to get Olivia some XP and such, because Olivia is a very important part of our team. We're going to go ahead and use a Water Spout that is not going to knock it out. It's going to use High Jump Kick. We're going to go ahead and hopefully knock it out with a Bone Rush. I don't think the crit mattered. And I want to get rid of Bone Rush eventually as Olivia grows to level 11, because I don't think Bone Rush is that great of a move, but we do learn Leech Seed, which is a pretty darn cool move, I must say myself, so that's pretty darn cool. Anyways, we did knock out their Pokemon. We defeated Youngster Joey to start this episode off. I did get cut in the last episode, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to teach to anyone or not, because Peanut's the only one on our team that can learn Cut. But I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to waste Cut on Peanut. We might have to get ourselves an HM slave, and that's one of the rules of the Nuzlocke kind of challenge. If you don't have any Pokemon, or you don't want to use the Pokemon that you have to learn certain HMs, you can get yourself an HM slave of such that can learn that particular move. So this Search Kit's going to use a Clamp or whatever that was, and we're just going to go ahead and knock it out after it gets burned and get some of our HP back there. And we defeated that person pretty darn easily. Peanut evolves at level 18, so I'm interested to see if our type changes or what happens there, how the evolution thing works. Here's a Raw, so we're just going to run away. And I'm probably going to bring Olivia up to the front just to get some more experience, because I definitely think that she needs it. We're going to go ahead and go into our bag, though, and give a berry. Let's see what the berry is the best to give. Let's go ahead and go with this berry. It gives 10 HP when you're at a certain health. So we're going to go ahead and give that to Olivia just in case, she drops below a certain threshold of HP. Look at me using that vocabulary there. And we're going to go ahead and run into Hiker Clark, who has 3 Pokemon, including this Slack Off here. And I'm going to go ahead and use a Water Spout, because Water Spout is a really great move to have. They're going to use Water Spout. It's not going to do too much because they're not that high of HP anymore. Bone Rush should be able to knock this thing out. It does not, because it's not very effective. Normally that Crunch would have done a ton of damage, but luckily it doesn't. I'm debating whether just to waste a Water Spout or not. I think Bone Rush should be able to knock out from here. It does. Good. Even though it only hits 2 times, it was enough to knock it out. Next up is Wingull. We're going to stay in and face this Wingull. It is level 8, so we have 3 levels on it. And it's not going to be able to knock it out. It's going to use the mirror move again. And Bone Rush should be able to knock this thing out. We are getting pretty low there on HP a little bit, kind of at the point where a crit can kill us. So I think I'm actually going to switch back out into Peanut and get Peanut some more HP. I hope you guys don't mind me speeding through the battles. I don't like speeding through like certain things, but the battles I think is kind of a necessary thing to speed through. We're going to use Frenzy Plant. That does miss, and he's going to use an Acid Armor, which raises the defense. Frenzy Plant should still be able to kill because it's a very powerful move. We get a little bit of HP back from Shell Bell. We do defeat this trainer, Hiker Clark, who has a nice cool little hat on there. Instead of money, I wonder if I can get his hat from him. Probably not going to happen though. He looks very attached to that hat. Let's go ahead and see what's up with this guy. Hello, yeah, I want to dig that tunnel. Yeah. I remember this guy from the anime. He's like, yeah, I want to go through that tunnel and such, because, yeah. And my secret item senses are tingling. I think there might be a secret item up here somewhere. Maybe against this rock, or in the corner of the, no, I guess there's nothing. I guess my senses were wrong of me. They treated me wrongly. Maybe there's something over here. Nope. Nope. I don't think there's anything. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, well, we are going to go ahead and go into a new area. Here's Restorf Tunnel. Hope I'm saying that right. And we're going to go ahead and find ourselves a new Pokemon. Let's go ahead and go into Peanut, though, because we do not want to die while trying to catch a new Pokemon. We might as well go ahead and go up here and get this Pokeball. It actually is a Pokeball. Normally I just say Pokeball because they're Pokeballs on the ground, but really they're items, and it just happened to be a Pokeball there. So we find ourselves a Pokeball as we're going down that ledge, and it is a Ditto, which is a very interesting Pokemon to find. A Ditto. I'm hoping Ice Punch doesn't kill. If it does, I'm going to be very, very upset with Peanut. And, oh my gosh, it does kill. Damn it, Peanut. Ah, man. Alright. Well, we are not going to catch ourselves a Ditto, and there are rocks in the way here, which we need rock something or other to get. Well, I don't know. Rock Smash, I believe it's called. God, I want that Ditto so bad, too. I don't know. It wouldn't have been too useful for our team, but a Ditto's a Ditto. And I probably wouldn't have even had the transform ability anyways, so I don't know how useful it would have been. But still, it's a Ditto. It would have been awesome. Oh, well. So now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center, and we can't really... Our next priority is to take on the gym leader here. But I want to at least get my Pokemon to, like, both level 16 or so. At least. I say at least, but we really should get to a higher level than that before we take on the gym leader. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to go off camera because I don't want to do anything like shady and not record everything kind of thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to just speed it up. And what I mean by that is have kind of like some stuff in the background, some music in the background or something, and it'll just kind of show me training up my Pokemon as best as I possibly can. So I hope you kind of enjoyed that. I hope we don't lose anyone. I'm going to play it really safe, and I'll probably go back to the Pokemon Center a lot. But let's go ahead and give this a try and see how it works out. So hope you enjoyed a little bit of montage stuff, and I'll see everyone when I return. Alright everyone, we are back, and I got both Pokemon to level 16, which is absolutely fantastic. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, go into the gym here and see what's going on. See if we can actually go ahead and defeat ourselves a trainer or a gym leader here. Because we definitely need to do that. I want to do that this episode because I don't want to, just devote the entire next episode to facing one guy. Because that seems kind of weird. We can kind of do it at the very end of this one, which is what we're going to do. But let's go ahead and give let's see how it works out between myself and this very first trainer here. If this is too tough, then we might have to get to like a level 18 or so to really see what's going on. But it doesn't look like the Pokemon are that great, so we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to use a Frenzy Plant, and that is going to knock out this Dratini, which is definitely fantastic. And yeah, here we go. So here is, I don't know who this is. Roxanne? Yeah, Roxanne. The Rustbarrow Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply what I've learned at the Pokemon training school in Bantam. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon? Well, I have a Mischievous that is named Olivia and a Toadette that's named Peanut. And they're gonna beat up on you, ma'am. There's a Bellsprout. We're gonna probably just go ahead and use an Ice Punch. And it's not going to do too much. Mud Shot. Interesting move. Let's use Silver Wind. This might actually turn into a little bit of a walk in the park here. Our speed does fall, but I think I'm going to be able to knock him out. Oh, he's going to use a potion! Oh, or she's going to use a potion. Ice Punch is not going to be able to knock out, so let's use Poison Tail. She's going to use another potion, cheater! Okay, that did a lot of damage there with that crit. How many potions does she have is my... Oh, she has Pain Split? What? Oh, the crits are real! The crits are real! Peanut Slash. Doing absolute work. And, yeah. We are not that very high of health, though. But we do go to level 17, which is really nice. And now she's going to use a Marowak. Oh, I think I should switch out, at least to get the Water Spelt off. And if it actually is Ground type, this will knock it out pretty much instantly. So that's that. Hopefully it's not that high of a level. It's level 15. Oh, it's Marowak. Wait, Murkrow. It's not Marowak, it's Murkrow. Dyslexia for the win. I'm going to go ahead and go with a Water Spout. This Nightshade, I hope it doesn't hurt too much. It does hurt quite a bit, but this Water Spout should still be able to do a good amount of damage to it, I'm hoping. Alright, Nightshade, we're gonna go ahead and use... No. We're gonna use another Water Spout. Nightshade, as long as it doesn't get a crit, isn't gonna knock us out. Oh god, okay, good. And Water Spout's not gonna do that much damage now, but I'm gonna use a potion. When she's... Oh, a crit! Olivia with the crit! Doing absolute work! Oh my gosh. Olivia gains some very, very necessary XP as we defeat leader Roxanne. Oh, that's great. That was going to be pretty difficult at the very end there. I was going to have to use a potion. She might have used a potion. But I get the crit, so yeah, crits are part of the game. Okay, it seems that I still have much more to learn. Yeah, you didn't calculate that crit out, did you? Did you, Roxanne? I understand the Pokemon League's rules state that trainers are to be given this if they defeat a gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge. I also get a ton of money, which is nice because we need money. Money's good. Attack received the Stone Badge. Da -da 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 -da. Da -da -da -da. I always like the music that they have when you receive something. And the Stone Badge heightens the attack power of your Pokemon. It also enables them to use the HM move Cut. Oh, so we actually were not able to use Cut outside of battle anyways. Please take this with you to obtain TM39, which I have no idea what that is. It's probably some crappy move. It contains Rock Tomb. Again, it's probably some crappy move. If Mischievous can learn that, I'm probably just gonna give it to her because why not? Let's go ahead and go in our bag here and just check it out. It's not that very powerful of a move, but it's better than split up or whatever the heck we have. It's not able, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's probably gonna. I'm probably gonna call it here for this episode. It probably went pretty long. I'm not exactly sure. Get out of the way. Okay, so in the next episode here, we're gonna find out what these people are doing with the goods and such. And yeah, we got ourselves our first gym badge, which is fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you everyone next time. Peace.